I'm Alex Thomas, and this is B.A.R.S at Nexus Sound Studio. We're here today with Hobino. Welcome back. True to Life Flood Gang. How you doing today?
I'm good. My second B.A.R.S.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know about that.
Yeah. Happy to have you back.
Happy to be here.
So, a lot of the new songs and songs you've done in the past, you talk a lot about the projects and growing up there and what that was like. Can you give us a little bit of insight on growing up in Kerwin Homes, as you rap?
Kerwin Homes, Soup City. Just to start it off, Monroe, G, Murray, Jackson, them all the streets in Kerwin Homes. And it's crazy though, because if you listen to the streets, it starts from like the presidents, because the street before the projects is Madison, Jefferson, then Adam. It's crazy how it is, but it's just a blessing to be where I'm from. I'm proud of where I'm from, and I learned a lot of life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Some good, some bad, but like at the end of the day, just the friends I met, the people I met, fiends, whatever. Cats from all avenues that I met, it was just a blessing to be there for the time period of where I was there. You know what I'm saying? And that was from like birth till probably about 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good there.
So, I know you appreciate coming from the projects now, and for a lot of people, things change as they get older, and it's like you appreciate where you come from as you get older, but when you grow up there and in that time of, living in the projects and, not having a lot, how was it, as a kid growing up in the projects? Did you appreciate it as much then as you do now, or did you feel?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. Like, put it just in simplest form. The stuff that I was doing at 12, ain't no way in hell I want my kids doing that.
Right.
At all. Because it's easier and more different paths to reach your goals from whatever goal that is. But we didn't understand it during that time, at that time, but like, it was just crazy. Ain't no way I want my kids doing. I had some issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I appreciate those lessons, because like I said, it helped mold me of who I am. And now, with my kids trying to play them games, they can't run it on me.
Yeah.
Because I've been on both sides.
You've been there, done that. You know what to look for and make sure they ain't doing the same shit you was doing.
Exactly.
Huh? So what were your parents like, and what did they think about, what you were doing at 12 years old?
First of all, my dad was crazy as hell. Like, he would walk around the projects with 357s. That's where he got his rep. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah, he was crazy. And my mom was like a good mom. Just there all the time, took care of us, and just the best mom you could have.
That's
you know what I'm saying? My dad gone now, but I learned a lot of lessons through him. And like I said, it was a blessing. And now that he gone, the bad times was good times now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot. My parents was good. I got a brother and a sister. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's all good, but I never regret where I come from or go back and wish it was different. Because a lot of cats can't go back because they ain't here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes you who you are.
Exactly,
So you said your dad walked around the projects with 357s?
Yeah,
like,
it's real
so
tough.
Like, I assume he was a big figure in the projects?
Yeah, he was that dude that nobody played with.
Yeah.
And my dudes, as we got older, still ask, how was he doing? What's up with him? Because he was crazy on both sides.
Yeah.
The street shit and just trying to be a father. Black man struggle in the projects.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so he, supported what you were doing, like, or what was his role as
he ain't supported, but I was just one of those kids, like, in the sports, seeing different stuff, wanting different stuff. So I seen what all my people was doing. So I was like, hey, I'm on. Well, and that's just how all that stuff started, man. It just mimic itself when you grow up like that. And you got different paths to choose. That's what I wanted to do. And my dad, I'll never forget, my dad had a conversation with me about did I appreciate all the stuff he was doing. And I said, while he telling me that in one ear, the next ear, like, could you please hear him just talk so I can go back on the block? You feel me?
Right.
So that's the type of stuff from my view. I mean, everybody got their own story. So everybody got different views, but that's from my view. So I love my parents, and they knew what it was, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's good you take that appreciation now and, are proud of where you came from and respect the things that you went through. So, you know the routine. You get to pick your first bar. Pick whichever one you want.
I should call my wife and tell her which one to pick.
Phone a friend. Phone a wife.
I'll take that one right there.
All right, there you go.
If you could read one person's thoughts for a day, whose would they be and what would you hope to learn? That's neat. One person's thought. Real talk. If one person's thought is, what would my dad think of me now? And some of the things that I've accomplished and the way I am with my wife and kids, how much he would appreciate. So yeah, because I miss him more than I did before. Before, when you going through crazy stuff, you just that's the last thing on your mind. But as time went by and you start going through personal stuff and life changes and stuff, I ain't even got that no more.
Yeah.
To go talk to and stuff like that. So
right.
That's who it would be for me right now. To be real talk. You know what I'm saying? Honest. My daddy, for real.
I respect that.
I told you how crazy before he was, so he always was 100.
Yeah.
Whether you liked it or not, he was just that. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure you feel differently, even like growing at that time, and then growing up and being older and looking back on that, and now that he's gone, it's it's a big change in how you feel about things compared to at the time. Most people, and I can respect that.
I always say that's the first reality check. Like ever, like I had close family members, some of my niggas and stuff like that passed away and stuff, but like when that happened, I'm like, the world was like, I didn't even know I was in a world.
Yeah.
For real.
Changes your perspective on everything.
It wake you up to reality.
Yeah.
A little bit.
For sure. So, growing up in the projects, who were your major influences or idols?
Typical sports, the coach, Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders.
So did you play sports?
Yeah, for a minute, and then basically I was like, the block or sports. Like the block.
Yeah.
Like real time, and that's what I'm trying to say, what I was saying earlier, like, I don't want my kids, I would never be cool with if my kids was doing stuff I was doing, I wouldn't be cool with it. But I was good in football. I just rather, and remember football season started in the summer. We're in the block the most active. We live in Ohio. The summer months is the best times.
Yeah.
And playing football eventually was too much. So I just watched it.
So you walked away, you stopped playing football?
Yeah, I just quit playing football, period.
Did you play any other sports?
Nah, I played basketball for about a month.
A month?
Yeah, that was it for that.
Like, yeah, I'm cool.
It was too much. It was too much running. It was more than football.
What position did you play in football?
Football, running back, defensive lineman, linebacker. You know, it really never got a chance to develop. Because just as fast as I started playing, it was over. 2 years, I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I mean, so what was it that, drew you to the streets and away from doing sports?
Because at that time, growing up and me being crazy as hell, that was fun. I ain't trying to act like this. I'm just who I am.
Right.
Like, it was like, put it like this. The street shit to me was like a rush. It made me happy.
Yeah.
And like it was fun. Even though, like I said, the shit ain't, all that dumb shit ain't cool. I want my kids, but at that time when I was coming up, it was fun.
Yeah.
It gave me a rush. So that's what I wanted to do. And like my dad, they tried to tell me it ain't like they embraced that or wanted me to do that. It was just what it was. I was gonna do what I was gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you look back and, regret walking away from sports at all now? Is there any regrets from, decisions that you've made in that time period?
Nah, because I wasn't going to put the work in. Basically, somebody else can get that spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mind, till I got a certain age, like I just said, was street shit was fun to me. That's what gave me the rush. That's what made me get energized to hurry up and do it again.
Right.
Was that whole stuff. But
how do you think that's, those decisions and, taking that turn, how has that shaped your outlook on life and, where you're at now?
Yeah, because it make you want to live. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you just want to do things right now to leave a legacy to your family.
Okay. Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where before you was just so young and reckless, you ain't care about all that stuff.
Right.
But now you care. I want to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before I ain't care. That's just what it was.
Yeah. And so something that, a lot of people wouldn't expect though from you is you actually have multiple degrees.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, going to college and, what degrees you have?
First of all, like I said, I like to be straight 100. I didn't go to college based off of the great American dream and going to college. I went to college because my wife said me and the kids were the streets. So I had to find something that was gonna get me away from my niggas in the streets. And I just was like, one day I woke up, went down to YSU, said I want to go to school and start business. Right? It's where Chipotle at now. It used to be the dean. The school and all that was there. But they knocked it down when they rebuilt it, so it's over there on Rand Avenue. But I went down there, the secretary came, I told her what I wanted to do. She said, well, you need this, this, and that. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. But come to find out, I needed transcripts, all this stuff, I ain't have it. Just to make a long story short, I told her, my wife, my witness to it, I said, if I leave, I probably won't never come back. She was like, I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to Dr. Licata. She just retired. Shout out to my girl. Cause she ain't have to help me. She said he got 2 months to get all the paperwork, but he can start today. She ain't even know me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for them. And then once I got there, it became a challenge because everybody was joking and clowning it. You know what I'm saying? So it went from there, and took a double major, and Dr. Cos, shout out to him, got me in grad school, and I got an MBA. So that's it.
It's crazy. So you said people were, clowning you. Was it like the people that you was in class with because they were, younger than you at the time, or what was it that was, like?
To be honest, it was really more of dudes.
Oh, okay.
Like, man, this nigga ain't good. Because if I was still on the other side, I'd be doing the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. I ain't tripping. I don't take it personal. But it just became my motivation. So when I got there, people thought I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You had
so
to prove them wrong.
Yeah, so I did it. Shout out to YSU, the Penguins. That's my alma mater.
That's what's up. So what are your degrees?
I took a double major in marketing and human resource.
Okay.
And then when I went to grad school, just a master's in business administration. Yeah. And it was easier. Really, college is easy. It's just they make you go through all that BS. Once you get to the other classes, man, I'm like, man, this is college for real. Like, for real. But like I said, I appreciate it. The time I had there, I met a lot of good people, great experience. And one thing I can say, the college people, and I know the way I'm talking, people sometimes take it, but because I really didn't care, but at the same time, I learned a lot from school because it made me look at stuff from a different angle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which helps in my life now. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I just went there and like, F it, man, I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is I went because of a different reason.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot, from school. I met some good professors, you know what I'm saying, there too. That Dr. Raday told me this, and it really helped me, especially now. And I never really cared about when he said it at that time, but he was like, man, you wasting your time. This is a professor. And he told me he was making 6 figures in the 70s. He just do this for fun. He ain't got nothing else to do. And he was like, you already got it. I was like, what you talking about? He was like, your energy.
Yeah.
You can go to China right now and they'll love you. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you just got to figure out what it is and start doing what you do.
Yeah.
So trust me, I learned a lot from school too. It was a blessing.
So how was your, your family? I'm sure was happy that you made a switch and decided to go to school and, get your shit together.
Yeah, it's crazy because when I graduated, I didn't want to go. Because I'm like, man, all this process, all these people. So my dad asked me, he was like, when is graduation and stuff? And he was like, I was like, I ain't going. And he was the main reason why I went, because he was like, somebody gonna be walking across that stage with all them accolades and they ain't gonna know it's you.
Yeah.
You worked hard. You the first person
put that
in our
work
family
in,
to do it.
First person to go to college.
Damn, I'm trying to remember their name. Because them cats was cool. They was some OG type cats. But he took me to this place downtown, Warren, and got me a suit made. Because I never had a suit.
Oh, yeah.
He got the suit, bought the shoes, he bought everything.
That's
tailor
what's up.
made.
That's dope.
And that's what I walked across on. So
you were the first person to go to college?
yeah, in my family.
That's dope.
And graduate. Yeah.
That's a big achievement. And not only did you graduate, you got 2 degrees and a master's.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And really,
That's
let me
dope.
tell you something. With the double major, it just became a challenge. So in my head, I'm crazy like that. So that's why I took the double major. And then people don't understand, master's degrees, I ain't saying they're not worth their weight in gold or something, but what I'm saying, once you get through that bachelor's, if you stay in that same field, I only needed 3 semesters. So it ain't like when I got my master's,
Yeah.
like, boom, I'm in college for another 3 years. I just went 3 semesters and
Right.
done.
But I mean, don't downplay it. There's achieving a master's is a pretty fucking
Yeah,
deal.
I mean, it's
Like,
cool, but it's really ain't. I mean, it's cool, but it ain't hard as people make it seem. Because really all it is a mindset.
Yeah.
You got to stay dedicated to what you believe and what you going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just being real with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't starting this to quit.
I mean, that dedication goes across everything, you know, just like with this music, you
Exactly.
know. You know, you've come a long way since I've started working with you, and work ethic and grind is a lot stronger than most people, you know, and you can see that, like, you know, on how much work you've put out and how far you've come, and you know, it's just no matter what you put your mind to, you're gonna achieve it.
Yeah, because I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
I respect that. Yeah. So, all right, we're at our next bar here. What's it gonna be?
If you could make everyone in the world to forget one thing, what would it be and why? They bad times.
That's a good one.
So they can get their mind right and clear. Because if you take away a lot of the bad times and negativity, people gonna be all right.
That's what causes pretty much all of people's mental trauma, and the reason that the world's so fucked up nowadays is, you know, all the trauma people go through.
Exactly.
And, you know, that's a dope ass answer, actually. I respect that a lot.
So
Take away all the bad times.
it'd be good.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
I will say though, you know, the age-old saying, you know, if you didn't have the bad times, the good times wouldn't be so good, or I don't know the exact same, but you know, the bad times do, you know, help you appreciate the good times. If it was nothing but good times, you wouldn't appreciate nothing, you know. But that's a dope answer.
Yeah, so like that's what I would do.
Yeah, I respect that.
Hey, what's the old saying? What they say? You could bring the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
But if I keep making that goddamn horse keep going around that water, what that nigga gonna do?
Yeah, eventually
Drink.
he gonna drink.
So it's always a solution to the problem.
For real.
No matter how I get.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. So after going to college and, you know, going from, you know, where you were at in the projects and then achieving 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree, you know, you've been involved in music for a long time as a record label and manager. And when you started making music yourself, you know,
Yeah.
what was your family's thoughts on that, your friends, and like, you know, how was the, you know, how did people receive that?
It's the typical society, the way people act. Niggas around you nosy as fuck. People on the outside nosy as hell. Everybody want to see because people don't believe, and then this human nature to most people, they don't want it to happen, or they want it to be negative, or they want it to be bad. Which I ain't saying everybody, but a lot of people do. Even people within your own circle and your own family.
Yeah.
They behave, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So like with me and the music, I'm just gonna keep grinding, keep rolling, and just be Bino, FGTWL. That's what I'm gonna continue to do because I'm on a mission. And like I said, I'm just one of them cats that just my competitive nature gonna always have me on top.
Right.
Of what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
It's that work ethic.
Yeah.
And grind. But have you, you know, your family, first of all, you know, how does your family, how did they receive it when you first started getting into the music and rapping, and now, you know, that you've really put a lot of work into it, and, you know, you have the projects and videos, and, you know, how is it received by family? And
I put it like this, like there was a lot of family, most of the family members weren't fucking with me.
yeah.
But then, like I said, once I started shooting them videos, like The Power, and some of the other ones, it was like, you know, the black mama like, damn, weird.
Yeah.
You know, so it wasn't even the song. Once they seen the video, now some of the family members that wasn't even listening, like I said, pulling up. They know the words and everything.
Yeah.
And you know, you got people like my mom and my brother and them, they gonna think anything I do is sweet.
Right.
That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I got some friends, you know what I'm saying? They all mess with it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was really more of myself mentally, you know what I'm saying, than anything. But like my family support me and love me.
That's with most of things, I think, is, you know, getting over that boundary yourself and just, you know, not worried about what people think, or just going for it and doing what you want to do, you know. And so, like, you know, you've been a label owner and, you know, pushed a lot of artists for a long time. When you started doing music yourself, how was that received by, you know, artists that you've worked with, and like how is that now, you know, relationship and that level of respect? And
it's like, you know, with anything is, you know, I had some dudes respect it. I had some cats pop up, you know, niggas bullshit and shit. So when you start doing it, they want to act like they ready to roll. But, you know, for the most part, like, I don't give a fuck anyway.
yeah.
Because ain't none of them gonna take me to the next level. It's two people that said something to me. My nigga Flea Dub, he said, all the opportunities you gave all of us, should nobody do nothing but support you any fucking way. That's what my nigga Flea said. That was real.
Yeah.
And something my boy Scoop, Soldier Coon, said. He said, when you started doing the music, people could understand the true to life movement and the whole FG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's you. You know what I'm saying? So those was a couple things that I got out of it, and the rest of that shit I don't care. I'm gonna keep grinding.
Just focusing on yourself and doing you.
Care. If you want to ride. If not, it's on you.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I respect that. Yeah, focus on yourself, and you know, you're making waves now that you started making music yourself. Flood Gang, you know, Hobino, as a solo artist, has been putting a lot of work in, and you know, making a lot of progress. And you know, you're in the studio on a weekly basis.
Love it.
On top of videos and, you know, interviews, you know, so that work ethic really shows, and, you know, it goes to show, you know, like we talked about, your drive, it's what sets you apart. And like other people have told you, you know, it's like you just got to put your mind to it and you're going to achieve it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what niggas don't understand. Like, in the simplest terms, like, if you don't understand drive, just look at it from the silliest terms. That means if I gotta drive my ass all the way to Malibu Beach in California and off the cliff, that's how far I'm willing to go to get it.
Yeah.
That's drive.
Exactly.
Because most motherfuckers ain't gonna drive around the corner, let alone to Malibu Beach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what you gotta have in order to accomplish. I just, like I said, I want to win, and I ain't gonna hate. I respect what everybody do, but it's just I want to be the top.
Yeah.
Top.
And a lot of people won't put the work in that it takes to achieve it. And you're one of the people that is gonna do no matter what it takes.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. So we've shot a lot of videos together, and quite a few videos recently. We got some super dope videos and songs on the way. Hundreds of songs in his catalog, sitting, just waiting. You know, one thing I've noticed is you always come fresh with the J's. Every video. You know, you got a little collection. I don't even want to say a little. You got a nice collection of J's. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And you know, you've been a collector for how long?
Remember what I told y'all earlier, that MJ was my idol.
Yeah.
And then like to me, when Jordan was coming to the league, because it was something you never seen before, then cats don't remember, like, even in the early 90s, his shoes was like 100, 120. Like, you got shoes now that's that.
Yeah.
So imagine back at that time, paying 120.
Yeah.
And so it also was a status symbol.
Right.
Like, nigga, I got the new J's, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it always been something I was fascinated in. So now, even now I collect, I just buy them. I can't stop. I probably won't ever stop.
How many pairs of J's do you think you got?
I quit counting. Like, I don't even, to be honest, I don't really know. Because sometimes, you know, I know how it be for like younger kids and, you know, dudes that's trying to do the right thing in school and stuff and stay on the right path. So I might just give some away though, because I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So I don't know how many pair, but I love them. I don't stop collecting them. I got a lot.
Always got something fresh.
Yeah, I got a lot.
We've done several songs now too, repping your favorite sports team, Ohio State.
I'm tweaking. They lost.
Oh man, sorry.
To the Ducks. Man, I'm good though.
Yeah, you look hurt.
I'm good though. Ohio State pay me.
Yeah.
And I might be up here doing something different.
Yeah.
You know, put me on the pay scale. I'm cool with that. I'll promote it.
Yeah.
Put me in, you know, a check.
You got some anthems together for Ohio State.
Go Bucks.
Yeah. You rep them heavily. You know, is any other sports teams, you know, that you really rep like that?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of like look at it like I don't even watch sports like that. Like, I don't. Like my boys play, I think, tomorrow. Soldier Cool's boys, the Guardians. I'm a Yankees fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they play tomorrow night. That's about it with sports. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Go Bucks, though.
Yeah. Repping them heavily. I respect that. Ohio State. Let's go. All right. Got one last bar.
Let me pick this. If you could only keep one memory for the rest of your life, what would it be? My wife and kids.
Yeah.
Because where would I be without it? For real, I'll probably be dead or in jail.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life. So
That's a
that's the
beautiful
one
thing.
memory. They help mold.
Is there one specific moment that you can say in time when it was like all of your family that you were like, this is like a time I'll never forget?
I would say at a family picnic where basically everybody was there, you know, and you got to meet and talk to all the old school people,
Yeah.
the crazy uncles, the minister uncles in the back, you know what I mean? The deacons, the shiesty uncles talking about where to eat at, and the drink. So it's like,
Everybody got them uncles.
Yeah. Kids running around,
Yeah.
all intermingle with each
those are
other.
the best times.
So those are the best times. So I would say it'd be a memory from that standpoint. Because ain't nothing better than that in life. You know, keep living and having those memories. Like I said, I don't never wish I can go back, but I just thank God I'm here so I can create more memories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what's up. So, doing performances, you know, going to the clubs, like, what's your outlook on doing performances and, you know?
I look at performances as like when you practice all week and then you go do the game on Sunday or Saturday. Like, it's supposed to be fun, and then you market and promote, and like, that's how I look at it. It's just a business thing where you're trying to market, promote, and show people what you got to offer. Network with other cats trying to do the same thing you doing.
Yeah.
So that's my approach to it. It ain't nothing else to get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in here. I got plenty of drink at home. I got plenty of smoke at home. I'm good.
So, do you ever go to the club? You like to go out at all besides when you're doing a performance?
Nah, I don't want to be around nobody. For real. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I go out to, downtown, we get some drinks, some food, and go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather be at the crib.
So
That's what it is.
Yeah. So if you were invited to a Diddy party, would you have gone?
Man, I'd have beat Diddy's ass. For real. Diddy better been having some paper for me. For real. Like,
Just to come to the party?
Man, I ain't fucking with Diddy, man.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Like
Before
I said,
the allegations, though.
listen, I'm saying, before the allegations, real talk. Everybody know this is a weird ass nigga. Like, I ain't knocking you. You do you. I ain't got shit to do with that. I ain't gonna bash him. I hope. I pray for him. Everybody needs second chances. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I don't feel sorry for him at all.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Since got that type of money and could be doing other stuff than just baby oil and whatever going on. But that's on him though, you know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully learn his lessons while he in there.
Doubt it.
But I'm cool with that. I don't play that.
Yeah.
At all.
Y'all with it?
Nah, hell nah. Like I said, he do what he do. You want to do that? Go ahead. That's on you.
Hobino ain't going to no freak offs, huh?
Yeah, I ain't God. I don't judge.
But you know I ain't going to no freak off.
I ain't doing none of that.
I feel that. I can agree with that. So, what do you got upcoming? I know, but tell them what we got coming out. You know.
Bino, FG. I got the live from the projects shot. That ain't coming out yet, but I do got something on this week coming out. 17th. It's called The Projects. Kerwin Holmes, Sioux City. Y'all know who I am. I'm gonna keep saying it. A.T. the GOAT. Nexus Sound. You know what I'm saying? Get with me. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a couple other stuff. Y'all see it though. It's all good. Just don't hate when it come out.
This man got a lot of singles, albums sitting, ready to come out. Puts a lot of work in every week. We've just shot 3 videos in the last couple weeks.
Yep.
Projects will be out. By the time this interview is out, this will be out. Projects music video on YouTube, Hobino. Make sure you check that out. Dope ass video. We got Live from the Projects coming out very soon.
Yep.
Got another video featuring Jay Howe.
Work.
It's a crazy video. Videos nuts, songs crazy. Make sure you check that out. He's got new videos coming out with Soulja Kun Scoop. Crazy visual songs. Got some albums on the way, already done, ready to go.
Yeah, I gotta get that out there.
Yeah.
Gotta quit playing.
Yeah. Seems like the hardest part really now at this point for you is the releasing them, the marketing, you know. There's a lot of things in development right now, big things coming for Hobino.
Yep.
You know, everything's coming together. So, you know, I appreciate you coming in today and talking with me.
You know,
Make sure you check out everything he's got going on. A lot of big things on the way. Crazy ass visual songs, albums, the merchandise. Make sure you get the merchandise.
Bino, y'all
Flood
know
Gang,
who I am.
Carwin Homes, Hobino. This is B.A.R.S at Nexus Sound Studio. We out.